waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by thunder. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
And we're back with Season 8, Episode 50 of Genshin Impact. So anyways, let's get into the game, because so much to do is a little time to do so. Okay, so last episode we continued Archon Quest Chapter 3, Act 5, which is actually where we're still at right now, as you can see on screen there. Last episode we also checked out if we can access areas from the story, which we could, surprisingly. So I was very shocked about that. And in the last episode, we also showed the full, complete boss battle that was featured in the storyline, which in this case was against... Oh, wait, no, I had the right one. Wait, no. This one, which essentially is... against the Wanderer in the robot form. So, yeah. That was last episode. As for this episode, we are going to, of course, continue the Sumeru storyline, Chapter 3... Oh, I thought I was going to say on there. Here. I'll put it up on here. Chapter 3, Act 5. Okay, so that's where we're going to be continuing in this episode. However, I did look ahead this time, and I'm 100% certain that we are finally going to finish Act 5 in this episode. Okay? I want to fully believe, based on the little bit of looks, because again, I didn't really look in terms of spoilers, but I kind of just looked like a time bar, and just... I want to believe that we'll finally finish it this time. So anyways, if we do, because again, I think we only have basically just one more cutscene to go, I think. So as long as nothing else is going to show up the blue, because you know how this game is, just when you think you're done, it just keeps on going and going and going and going and going. So yeah, anyways, I believe there's one more cutscene. So after that, we're going to finally, so I should say this episode, finally head up here and start working on the quest's storyline up here. Now, there is some stuff I actually did... wait, actually... Hold on, BRB. Okay, finally back after trying to figure out something here, and I'm actually now more confused than I was just, well, a moment ago for you, but it's been quite some time for me. Okay, so here's the thing. I was starting to say, before it paused, that I started this quest already, and the answer I was going to say was either on camera or off camera, and it's actually both. So, actually both in all ways. So I do have the starting part of the quest that deals with this area, but there's a part missing later in the overall thing. Like, in other words, let me back up a second here. So, in the quests tab here, we have that quest right there. However you say the first word, and it says of good and evil. Okay? That is the one that was needed to be started for the whole entire thing, because it's actually multiple pieces to this whole area that I was just shown on the screen a second ago. There's like a first part you do, and then there's like another part, and then of course there is the one world quest that's like right about here. And yeah, there's a lot to this, okay? Well, anyways, what happened was, apparently I had to start this quest up here and get certain distance in the quest because there was an event going on at the time. So what I did is I did record, as I said, most of what was done, but the problem is that where the video ends, the particular quest that it says to do is not what I'm seeing right here. Okay, so like there's two objectives. One says look for whatever the name is, okay, and then the other one says go to location some mention. All right, that's not these two things are not the objective that I'm seeing on at the end of the video. So I'm missing something. I looked through all my videos on my computer. I looked through all my videos on my console, which that took a while. Trying to find where this missing footage is. I guess I just didn't record it for some other reason. I don't know why. I'm hoping it's just one small little thing. So there is going to be a missing part, number one. Number two, all that you're going to see recorded is, well, of course, it was recorded without me using a mic, so I guess business as usual for the most part. But, I mean, normally I'll break in once in a blue moon and say something, whereas once you go and watch this video that I've already recorded, which is an hour and 20 minutes long, yeah, you're not going to hear me at all. Not one little bit. Now, note, I'm not starting the video just yet because we got to finish off Chapter 3, Act 5 here. But once we finish Chapter 3, Act 5, I'm going to throw the video on screen. Again, like I said, it's an hour and 20 minutes long, and that will show the start of this good and evil quest. Okay, and I also do have some other little chopped up pieces, little videos here and there. 3 more to be exact, of different parts of that area. So one video will showcase, let's see here, interacting with some kind of a plant or something. I think it's over in this area. I'm not entirely sure. Just showing a mechanic. There's another video I have here which does show continuing the overall quest in another spot. I think it's actually like down here somewheres in the swamp area, if I remember correctly. So there's that, which that video is 5 minutes long, whereas that other mechanic one, that was on like a minute long. And then, remember a couple episodes ago whenever I hopped over here to this pole, and I was trying to figure out, like, wait, what is this? What's this? Yeah, I also have that on here, and it's a 4-minute and 29-second video. So that will show me going there for the first time and explain, and it'll go through the tutorial for that area and whatnot. So, yeah, so the bottom line is I have the footage for a lot of this stuff, but like I said, there's that tiny little part that I don't know what happened. Again, I don't know how in the world we have a different objective here, so that doesn't make any sense. But don't worry, at least you'll see like 90% of everything for the most part. Yeah. And then once we're done with all that stuff, then next episode, we should hopefully start the world quest that is there, which that will take a couple hours, which means a bunch of videos. So this is just so nutty. I'm trying to get this season done because I got other stuff I need to work on. I think we've run this season long enough as is, and yet it's still going to go on. We still have a ways to go. And just, I'm finding out, oh no, there's all this and there's all that, and just, oh my gosh, it's just too much. Oh, and then here's some other news that to throw into the mix. Which, actually, note though, this other news we don't have to worry about this season, but we will have to worry about in a future season. Once we complete Chapter 3, Act 5, there will be a story quest, which, note, I don't think it's going to show up in here. No. No. Okay, yeah, there is a story quest. It's not going to be in here. It's actually going to be, I think, kind of hidden from what I was reading up. But essentially, after you complete Chapter 3, Act 5, okay, once you complete that, and once you've completed, I believe, Kazuha storyline, I think? I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I read, that you have to complete his, which I don't understand why, though, because I don't see how he would be involved. But, well, anyways, you have to complete another one of these storylines. Again, I think it's his, but like I said, I'll look it up. Whenever, well, you know what, I'll have the information when the time comes that we eventually get to what I'm trying to say here. But anyways, there will be a story quest for the Wanderer. Okay, so his story is going to continue. It's going to be, well, for us, probably a couple episodes as well.
Relax.
To get through that. But anyways, yeah, his quest doesn't start until, like I said, you have to finish Chapter 3, Act 5, and you have to finish, again, one of the story quests, which, again, I'll have the information at the time. But we're not going to work on that in this season, okay? Because that's just going to take this season way farther, and we're already supposed to spend a lot of time up here. And yeah, I'm definitely, whether I wanted to or not, we're not going to finish Jet's storyline in this season, okay? If we ever do finish Jet's storyline with all this, we'll wrap it up in Season 11, when we work on all the past stuff, okay? So that's a guarantee now. I'm definitely saying that, you know, that instead of just constantly saying, like, oh, are we or are we not? No, that, it's official. It's not till at least Season 11 or onwards, or never at this rate, okay, for Jet's storyline to be finished. Sorry. But it's just that it's just so much. I'm sorry. Oh, what else? Yeah. So anyways, yeah, Season 11, like I've said thousands of times now, we're working on old stuff from past areas. We'll work on the Wonders story quest, which actually it does start up here. That I do know of. You have to go into the sanctuary of whatever wherever this place is. You have to go there to activate the quest once you've completed the the previous stuff, which in this case, Chapter 3, Act 5, and then, of course, the other story quest, which, like I said, when we get to Season 11, I'll say what the story quest is, and, what you have to do, and blah, blah, blah. So, there'll be that. Well, actually, we'll end up probably doing... No, we'll end up doing it, so you'll see. You'll see firsthand, so... there is that. And then, of course, like I said, if we do finish that storyline, that'll be Season 11, and then... again, just Season 11 will just be... for the most part, just wrapping up a lot of things, including Season 11 will also show a lot of old videos that I've recorded over the past, 2 years now that I actually just found on my console, it seems. I actually forgot I had, which some of them I'm going to have to probably just scrap because it's not going to make any sense, but we'll... Well, either way, I have old footage that needs to be gone through. Okay, so it's just... we have a lot to do. Let's just say it that way. And as for this episode, like I said, to get everything straightened out, this episode, we're going to finish up Chapter 3, Act 5. There's only just a little bit left on that. And then we're going to watch an hour and 20-minute long video, including 3 other videos, real short. And then that's going to be it. So, yeah, the part that sucks for me, though, is that right now, in my present time, I'm not going to get to make any progress today. I'm only going to just finish Chapter 3, Act 5 here, and that's it for me. Whereas, of course, for the series, for the playthrough, what you guys are seeing, you're going to get to see a lot of stuff, okay? Whereas me, I only get to advance one little bit. This sucks. Well, anyways, at least next episode, we'll get to... make progress in my game, in my present, right now. So there's that. I know it's all confusing. Don't blame me. Blame the idiot devs that put idiotic event timers and stuff and locking story information behind events, locking events to where you have to complete in-game story, regular in-game story stuff to even access the events. And well, even though they haven't done that in a long time, thankfully, they've actually fixed that up. So nowadays you can just skip having to do the story stuff in the game. But see, a long time ago they didn't. You had to complete the story stuff in the game in order to do the events, which, ugh! So yeah, anyways, yeah, so again, sorry, don't blame me, blame dumb devs for that kind of crap. And of course, in general, because how just much of a mess this game is, in general. So again, sorry, not my fault, I am trying my best. So anyways, let's finally get back to the story here, because we have a lot to go through, and yeah, let's finally finish up Chapter 3, Act 5, and then finally get this video going, and then you guys can get a little bit more caught up to where I'm at. At least one video, well, one big video down, and then, some small videos and whatnot, yeah, so, yeah. Let's go!
Traveler and Paimon? What a fantastic night! I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know? After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it. You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep? You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it was just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom. He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate. Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the Nation of Justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality. Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Huh? You mean...
About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
Yeah, isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams. Is there anything you want to know? And soon, you'll also be. I'm very interested. If fate is the ultimate. I'm unsure. The pleasure is. Alright, that's enough.
Okay, I want to test something. She's there. Alright. We're gonna walk out, go back in, and watch, she won't be there anymore. Yep. Knew it. She's gone. You know, I really wish devs would keep characters in certain spots so we can, you know, go back to them. Wait, what was that? What? Oh, that's right, there's this. Okay. That, and... Inversion of Genesis? Archon Quest Interlude Chapter Act 3. And where's this at? Oh, there we go. Looky there. I mean, thankfully we weren't planning on doing this right now, but wow, look, hit with the old you can't complete this, or sorry, start this until you've completed the other things. Yeah. Go to the Sanctuary of... Wait, isn't that where we... Wait, what was the exact name of this one? Wait, that's this one. Oh, that's... Okay, that's it. That's the Wanderer's Tale right there. Just what I was talking about. That's it. Okay, so what do we have to complete? So now I can actually show... well, at least the objectives. We'll go through them in Season 11. Let's see. View details. Acer... Pal... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so a... Okay, I think that's the...
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo.
The one I pointed out, right? Yes. Okay, yeah, you have to complete Kazuha's story quest in order to get to the Wanderer's quest, which is located
It was designed
right
by
in
my
there.
mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Okay, so that... Whoops, wrong thing. That's that. So yeah, that's... that'll be Season 11. Now, what's this? Oh, no, there's an Act 6! I quit. I quit. I'm walking away. No, are you kidding me? I thought Chapter 5 was the last one. Oh my god. It just never ends. Gosh, it's like you just went to a movie theater, sat there for 3 hours through an extra long film, and found out it's a 6 hour long movie. It's like, what? Maybe we won't be getting to, unless you know, because of the fact I already said we should do the, what am I going to do now? Are we going to continue with Act 6 and then go over here, or are we just going to do what I originally said, go over here, do all this, okay, for the next X amount of episodes, however long that takes, and then come back here, finish up Act 6, and then that'll be it for this season. Right? We could maybe do that. Where is this even at? Where is this even at? Oh my god, it's down there. Okay, well, okay, it's in a spot where I know I'm not going to accidentally run across. But it's just that means it's going to sit there. Oh wait, no, that's right, that's right. No, we're fine, because that particular spot... Yeah, for a split second, I was thinking, no, that's going to be the spot for Season 11, but no, that's going to be the spot for when we continue Act 6. Oh my god, this game just never ends! Sorry, I'm thinking here. Act 6. BRB, let me see if I can find a full video to see how long this chapter, or sorry, act is. BRB. Okay, so after trying to gauge how long the act is based on those YouTube videos where they, put the whole entire thing in one video, it seems like we might be able to start and finish Act 6 in just one episode, hopefully, okay? And based on the little bit I just briefly saw spoiler-wise, I feel like that would be a good point to maybe end the season on. So, we're going to hold off on Act 6 until after we do this region up here. Okay? That way, we'll come back here, work on Act 6, and then that will kind of like be a little bit of a segue into Fontaine, even though, yes, I know that's not exactly going to be the case, because you figure Season 9 is going to be the summer event from 2024. Season 10 is going to be the summer event from 2025. And Season 11 is going to be all the, like, wrapping up of a bunch of quests throughout everywhere we've already been, including as many of these story quests we can do. Oh, and as we can see here, her quest unlocked. I was gonna say popped up, but no, unlocked. Which, okay, there we go. Yeah, we have quite a bunch to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4... Well, no, we're not gonna... No, we haven't gone far enough in the game for her yet. Same thing with that one. Okay, so 13 then? Yeah, 13 kids. We've passed all these characters now at some point. Oh wait, no, did we pass him in the storyline? This guy. Because I remember going through a quest that dealt with him, but I don't remember if that was an event or if that was the main storyline. Well, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to at least, tackle his storyline in Season 11. Yeah, so basically, like I said, Season 11, expect all 13 of those. Expect all bunch of stuff from the past, past areas. Expect the Wanderer's mission here. Maybe Jet's storyline wrapping up. Maybe. So we'll have just more Sumeru. Maybe. Okay, again, that's a big maybe. And then, Season 12, we can finally go to Fontaine. And then do everything in Fontaine, okay? I mean, everything. The side stuff, the main story, the everything for Season 12. And maybe Season 13, we'll tackle Chenyu Vale. And then... Well, then again, I don't know how long Chenyu Vale is going to be. I don't know, maybe that might not be that long, and we can just either combine Season 13 with Natlan, or just have a real short season for 13, and then, Season 14 be Natlan. Because now, I will say, by the time we get to Season 11, most likely, the new map will probably be in the game. Shinsnea. So, yeah. we're really far behind. But hey, I'm trying my best to catch up, alright? Anyways, let's see here. Okay, so I need to do the video. How long... Okay, we have just enough time. I can still manage to... Well, okay, this will be a little bit of an extended episode, but we can fit everything in. All right, so here I'm gonna go to my normal spot here because I gotta switch over. Hold on. Yoink. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's like character have a seat because this is gonna take a long time. All right. Well, anyways, like I said before, you're gonna go ahead and watch a already recorded footage from... When did I record this? May of 2023. Right now we're in we're actually at the end of May of 2025. So it's literally been over 2 years since this video that you're about to see in just a moment here. Yeah, but anyways, like I said, at the beginning of the video, you will see a little event banner pop up, and that's just showing, you know, that I had to do the quest for the event. And however, I couldn't find, that was the other thing, I couldn't find any footage on the event. So I don't think I recorded the event itself, but I thought I did, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, anyways, all right, let's get the video running so you guys can see very, very old footage. 2 years for me already. Wow. All right, anyways, here we go. Oh, that's cute. It looks like it just froze. Did the video just freeze? So that happened. Whoa, how's it fast forwarding? What the heck? Whoa, what the fudge? Well, let me restart it again. Hold on. Let me go back to the main game. Give me a second here. I have no idea what just happened. Alright, come on, work please. Work. Yeah, so there's the quest that we're supposed to be starting with. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep tabs on this. Make sure it doesn't freeze again. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go on mute and just let the video speak for itself. Also, which characters I have? I had Candace, Ganyu. Oh, okay, well, that's off. Well, I saw Candace, Ganyu, Sino, and I didn't catch who the fourth one was. But, yeah, anyways, I gotta shut up.
A familiar sight.
No touching! I can fix this!
Judgment is upon Guilty! You stand condemned! Wealth is the foundation on which... civilization is built. Perseverance has paid off.
Luck can swing the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
do you think? Anything catch your eye? A shield is not enough to protect the most important things. That's why I must also wield a spear. What do you think? Anything catch your eye?
wonderful treasures are a cause for great happiness. We're way behind schedule for Rex Lapis!
I hope you can find some use for these. find some use for these. I will always seek to protect the things that are most important, no matter what it takes, even when it looks futile.
Okay, that wasn't supposed to go to black screen like that, but that was the end of the video. And whoops, wrong screen. I must have set that up wrong. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Yeah, I gotta fix the other one so that they don't go black screen like that at the end. It was supposed to just pause the image. Oops. But anyways, okay, so at least now you're caught up a lot more than before. And to explain this little character. So, yeah. Anyways, we still have 3 more videos to go, but I will have to pause for a second because I gotta fix the settings on them real quick. But then, you know, whenever I come back in a for a second for you, a minute for me, we'll check out the other 3 videos, which, let's see. The next one is going to be just about a minute and 10 seconds. The one after that, it's going to be 5 minutes and 3 seconds, and then the one after that, as long as I have this in the same order as I'm looking at this one screen here, 4 minutes and 29 seconds. So, either way, let's see, 4, 5, about 10 minutes left of footage. So, yeah, whichever order it does go in. Anyways, yeah, BRB, let me fix the settings real quick, hang on. Okay, I think I got everything fixed up now. Anyways, while you were watching that hour and 20 long minute video there, I was actually spending all that time just going through the underwater section of Fontaine, grinding tons and tons and tons of whoops, I didn't mean to actually bring that up. Oh, well, actually, no, you know what? That was actually good, because I had... Hold on. These things. Okay, yeah, this, and that. You know, I was grinding all that like crazy during the entire time you're watching it, while also getting some challenges / chests done and whatnot. So, anyways, the point is that I finally have Navia up to level 9 on all her talents. Whereas originally that one was 9, that one was 8, and that one was 6. So yeah, I got these 2 up to 9 while you were watching that very, very long video there. And then of course I just literally like 2 minutes before the video was over, I managed to get here in this spot where there's a seat, which apparently I marked a long time ago. Right in that location, and we even have some company off to the left there, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, at least you got the story now a little bit on that thing. Even though I was not exactly watching the video, I just had it in the background since I was busy, so I don't remember or what you just saw. So yeah, but I think I'll pick it up as we go along. Besides, most of it's just complex made-up words and stuff they have for this, that, so I probably didn't miss anything, so yeah. Alright, well anyways, let's flip over to the next video and try to get all these done now. So anyways, I'm going back on mute, and here we go. Okay, so that wraps up that video. Yeah, you know, I'm thinking... Okay, so whenever I said earlier about, like, the quest, the end didn't match up with what I have... well, at least of the first video. What I have of the current video. I'm sorry, not current video. The quest, the end of the first video. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they matched up with this. Which actually, here, let me bring that up. Oh, crap. That's right. I just removed that. You know what? Hold on, BRB. Let me bring it up on my end. Give me a second. Okay, actually, we might be good. Because I just double-checked what it said at the end of the first video. As for the one thing that I said is not... well, kind of said it's on here. And actually, that's what you saw in the second video. Okay, so the second video showed what I thought I was missing. So, no, I wasn't missing anything, apparently. I kind of goofed that up. Sorry. Anyways, alright, so that's that. And then, of course, that video, which you just saw left off. Now we have these two objectives here. Now, there was one more thing, though. I did spot in the first video that said something about the heart of something I can't remember what it said. And yeah, I don't see that here. So, unless that was maybe the event, maybe, that popped up at the end. For where it said the heart of such and such. Again, that was at the end of the first video. That's the only thing that's the only thing I can think of, because... yeah, it's not here, and these two are the only two things I have for the Good and Evil quest. So, yeah. Anyways, okay, let's get to the third video, which the third video will just showcase just some gameplay here. It's only going to be... Oh, wait a minute. That was the third... No. Oh, I'm looking at these backwards. I'm sorry. Okay, no, that one's the second one. This one's the third. Okay, yeah. So, the third video is going to showcase gameplay of a tree. It'll make sense in a minute. And it is 1 minute and 10 seconds long. So, anyways, here we go.
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Okay, so that concludes that video, which is just showing, basically restoring one of these little trees, which, note, well, yeah, I would say it's like the Withering, so to speak, so there's that. Okay, anyways, as for the fourth video, it is going to show, as I mentioned before, that one pool area, which is this location right here. Alright, and it is going to be 4 minutes and 29 seconds. So, here we go.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Okay, and that concludes that video. Which also concludes all the videos I had to show in this episode. But anyways, so as for the progress since that episode, or not episode, sorry, since that video, I have apparently offered 5 out of 6 times for the pull, you know, the purifying light, yada yada yada. And this is where we're at now. So apparently, yeah, we've already gotten all these. There's just one left. And yeah, this screen's all still the same. Okay, after all that time. But anyways, I actually hit the triangle button while I was here. Just whenever I was looking at this real quick, just to see the comparison. Because I was watching the video as you were seeing it. And, yeah, after I hit reveal, it literally revealed a new location. So, I'm thinking maybe, how about we just quickly take a few minutes, go over here, grab the, I'm assuming all 6.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Okay. I'm pretty sure all 6 purifying light thingies are going to be over there. I think. I don't know. So we're going to find out right now and see if we can try to wrap this pull up right here, right now in this episode as the final thing we're going to do. Because, in fact, other than that, I've not really made any progress today in my present time.
See your way, except at night.
Wait, where am I at?
Then you can't.
This is not the way to teleport. I want this one. But yeah, all that stuff you just saw was from over 2 years ago. And it just, yeah, so for today, me in the present, the only thing I got done in this whole episode, out of everything you just saw, was just Chapter 3, Act 5, that little cutscene with Nahida, and that's it. That's all I got done. Well, I mean, in terms of, you know, story progress and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, off camera, while you were watching the long, lengthy video, yes, like I said, I was working on Navia's stats, you know, so there's that. Anyways, okay, we're almost there. You know, it would have been faster if I would have done this. Okay, now, where am I going? What am I looking for? How am I going to find this stuff? And wait, how did I miss the Dendroculus there? Oh, look what I see. Okay, I somehow missed that a long time ago whenever I came through here. Okay, so I need that Dendroculus back there, but I do want this. Now, how do I do this again? Got it. Okay. Yeah, it's been since that video, since I did any of this. Well, okay, now I think there was like a little bit afterwards, because, I figured I did get the other... Wait, that's not it. Other thingies, but, oh, wow, that didn't do much. Okay, how do I return? Like that. There we go. Crap. Now I'm too low to hit the Dendroculus over there. You gotta be kidding me.
Hurry up, Brassa! Clear of other people.
There's the leap, the jump, and the glide. The fall, and the grab. There we go. Okay, now, where is... Wait a minute. Is it just me, or is it telling me it's still underneath me? No. Wait, is there an under... Oh my gosh, there's probably a tunnel underneath us, isn't there? Nothing's popping up, but that doesn't mean that... Oh, wait. I see, that's not popping up if there is something there. Yeah, maybe I have to discover it in order to be able to see... Yeah, kind of like this. Oh, that's right, that's exactly how it works. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe we won't be getting this in this episode. I was kind of hoping we could just finish this all up. Right here, right now. Oops. Yeah, there's nothing out here. I had to check. I had to check. Oh, going over the water back there just bled through the rest of the gauge. This is probably not going to take us to where I'm trying to go to. Oh no, why did I do... I should have gone for the other one. Great, now I'm not going to get either of the Dendro crystal flies. Oh, okay, I just got that one at the last second. It was starting to fade. Oh! Oh, there it is. There's the world quest that we're looking for. Okay, yeah, we're going to start that in next episode. Yeah, and then that's going to basically start this massive long quest for all this. Even though technically, yes, the other quest that you saw, I guess you could say it is also the start of the entire area, but it's just that with that other quest you just saw, you could just do that and then just leave the area. Whereas this, this one's going to deal with all that and just wow. Yeah, I don't know how to get under there. You know what? I'll have to Google it. That's the only thing I can say. I'm gonna have to just Google that, and hopefully maybe next episode I can get the last of the pieces here and finish that and yada yada yada. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah. So next episode, definitely expect that world quest. Okay, so there's that. Anyways, let's get back to our seat. I'd go back to the one in that area, but it's actually difficult to get to.
Nothing like the warm sun on a full
But
stomach to make me feel like taking a nap.
okay, she's gonna go she's gonna go to sleep. Good, perfect timing because we're ending now. All right. Well, anyways, that's gonna be it for episode 50 of season 8 of Genshin Impact. We'll of course be back next time with episode 51, where, like I just said, we will start that world quest you just briefly saw a little tease of, you know, with a character on the ground. Which, of course, at least now we know how to get to him. So that's great. Yeah, because actually I didn't even know how to get to the character. I just knew the map location and that was it, for the most part. So. There's that. I mean, I think there might be another... Oh, wait, no, I don't think there was another way. I think that was the only way to get in there. Well, whatever. Either way, we'll see it next episode. But, yeah, look forward to that. Look forward to actually continuing the area up there, which, of course, for me, it's kind of starting since, you know, in a way, since it's been, like I said, 2 years since I did anything up there. So, for me, it's like a start. For you, it's continuing. Yeah. All right, anyways, other than that, let's see. I don't think there was anything else. Was there? Give me a second. I'm just looking around, making sure there's nothing else. Yeah, I can't see anything offhand. So if there is anything, I'll say it in the next episode. So yeah, I gotta get going. Besides, we gotta end this episode. My gosh, we're already at 2 hours and 32 minutes. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, again, that's going to be it for this episode, so until next time, keep on gaming.
Hey, you, don't you worry about a thing. Oh no, every day is just a brand new start. Just follow your heart. So many dreams are waiting for you. Saying, hey, it's okay. It's all